Baby, I got my baby. In this video, we're going to talk about breastfeeding. Hi everyone. So for this video, I'm going to do a little update on my breastfeeding journey. And I've also had quite a few people message me for tips and questions about breastfeeding. So, so I'm just going to sort of tell you about my take on it and what I've taken from it, what I wish I knew, and what I think would be handy for other people to know. So Saskia is here and she's currently being sick. I should have brought a muslin. I shall be right back. Oh, hello down there, you little... You're... Right, we're back and situated. So, I have my little notes here because I am very forgetful. Oh, look. Anyone that's had a baby knows about this postpartum hair. It's not... I'm not liking it. I'm not a fan. We're not a fan. Plus, these are the little bits that Saskia gets a hold of, pulls out. I swear that's why half of my hair's coming out. She pulls it out. Anyway, jabbering on already. So, yes, so Saskia is just over 4 months old, and we've been exclusively breastfeeding, and I'm so glad we decided to do that. I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do, something I've always imagine doing. I just imagine sitting in a chair and breastfeeding my baby like before they go to bed. Yes, so I'm happy that it's going so well. We do breastfeed on demand and I can't imagine doing it any other way. So I just feed her when she wants it, and so I think that's one of the main reasons why my milk supply is so good, because obviously the more you feed, the more milk you make. And Saskia is a little guzzler. The main question that I've been asked is, does it hurt? And I'm not going to lie and say it's plain sailing. I mean, there is probably some women out there where it is, but in the beginning it is painful. Yeah, it is painful. So I've got some tips here on how to maybe ease that pain a bit, how to make that pain go away quicker. Okay, so in the hospital, I mean, I think every hospital is the same, but when Saskia was born, we did skin to skin, which I think is really important on obviously bonding, and it helps bring in your milk supply. And then after you've done skin to skin, I actually fed her, and the midwife obviously shows you how to make sure latch is on correctly, and then make sure that they can suck and swallow and that they're doing everything correctly. The latch is the most important thing. If they're not latched correctly, then it's going to be painful. You're going to crack, you're going to bleed, and it's not fun. But even in the beginning anyway, you're probably going to crack just because it's new. Like, you've never had to do that before. So like I said in my last video, not my last video, the video before my last one, I used the Lancino Nipple Cream, which I don't really use it now, but in the beginning I used that after every feed, and it helped ease the pain so much. But yeah, the first initial latch is so important. You shouldn't be able to hear like clicking or sucking noises. That means they're not latched right. So if you can, then take them off, relatch, make sure they're closer to your body. And also, again, that's going to help with the latch, is try not to use a dummy or a bottle. In the beginning, it's recommended not to for the first 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, Saskia doesn't use either. Now we have tried it with a bottle, but she doesn't use a dummy, and she didn't use a bottle in the beginning, and she latches perfect. Yeah, she latches perfect. I have no pain at all now. Obviously you'll get given books by your health visitor, I believe, on how to latch, on breastfeeding. Your midwife, when she comes out and checks you in the days, the few days after, she'll check your latch. There's some other things that could happen in the beginning, not even just in the beginning, but more so in the beginning. When your milk comes in, which for me it was on the end of the second day, when your milk comes in, it hurts. It's so painful because obviously your body's just making milk. They don't know how much milk your baby needs. So your body just is making milk, and it felt like 2 footballs. 2 footballs. It was solid and so painful. I could barely move my arms. It was that painful. So I found some things that help with engorgement is obviously like a warm compression. Stand in a shower, letting the warm water run on them. Using a breast pump in between feeds, which I found that was the most effective. So you weren't so full all of the time. And I didn't try this one, but I've heard that cabbage leaves. I haven't tried that one, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure a lot of people have. So some tips is stay hydrated. I think that's the key thing, to keep your milk production up. It's just so important, and I found having a bottle of water, a glass of water with me while I'm breastfeeding her and drinking it like a glass while I'm breastfeeding her, that helps me keep up on my water, keep track of it. What are you doing? I think it's like an extra litre of water while you're breastfeeding. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it's something like that. And same with eating well. You want to eat well, make sure you've got all your nutrition in, because obviously what you have, she gets in her milk. Make sure you're eating regularly, because obviously your body is burning more calories making milk, so you want to eat regularly and well. Basically, slightly more calories than what you would normally eat if you weren't breastfeeding. The thing I find easiest is to get all my nutrition in. So it's hard to cook your meals throughout the day with a little one, but I find in the morning I make a green smoothie, and everything I need is in it. She's playing with a little moose that her auntie got her. A moose? A moose? I'm gonna say it's a moose. Anyway, got little beads in and she loves it. What was I saying? Yeah, green smoothie. So I actually people have asked since they watched my day in the life what my smoothie was, so I might do a little video on that, but I just use obviously any fruits I have. Spinach is my main thing, wheatgrass. Yes, I'll do a separate video on my different smoothies I make, just because that's what I found really helpful, so I think I'll do that. So I actually don't even know I can't even remember what I've just spoke about. I think I've covered everything. What do you think about breastfeeding? Do you like it? Do you like the milkies? Do you like the num num? But yeah, breastfeeding is my favourite part of being a mother. Like, I love it. I just find it so relaxing. It's such a bonding experience, especially when like she's eating and then like she's looking at you, and then there's times where she can't drink because she's smiling so much, and I love it. And it does hurt in the beginning, but it's so worth it, and I just love it now. I love it. So I think that's it from us. What are you looking at? Oh, look at your little head. So we're gonna go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.